What's up, guys? This is the Vinyl Casket. We are back at it with our weekly comic book reviews. We pick them up, we read them, we board them, we take the pictures for Instagram, and then we review them live here on Twitch at Vinyl Casket. Please subscribe and follow, tell your friends, share the video. Do me a huge favor. It really matters to me. Also, check out my YouTube, The Vinyl Casket, where you can subscribe, like, and comment. A ton of videos over there. I've been live streaming a lot more gameplay here on Twitch, and I've been putting out reviews and such, movie, albums, reactions. I got to do a trailer reaction after I'm done with this video, and then maybe an album review this weekend. With that being said, here's the stack. Check out the Instagrams at Vinyl Comics. And remember to, this upcoming Tuesday, check out Manny Reads Comics on YouTube for our weekly roundup video. Boom. Small week. No indies this week, unfortunately. We'll start with Marvel, then we'll do DC. We're going to start off with Devil's Reign tie-in, which is a Chip Zdarsky Daredevil event that's about to wrap up. We got issue 3 of Villains for Hire with the DNA David Nakayama variant cover for issue 3. Love this variant cover. My biggest complaint, I don't remember the first issue visually, artistically looking bad, right? I thought it was fun. I thought it was cool. I was like, where's US Agent? Where's US Agent? And then he comes at the end, right? So I was hyped. I was really excited about it. But then we get it, right? We get into the second issue, and the artwork is so bad, and the way David Nakayama drew US Agent here with his head and helmet and everything is not the way the last 2 issues have depicted him. It's like a sketchy, unfinished kind of art style. It's very dirty. It's very unpolished. It doesn't look good, to be honest with you. It looks like shit. I don't like it. I'm really sorry to the artist. That did the interiors on this. David Nakayama blew it out of the park. I don't like in the story the way they depicted Rhino. I don't like how in the main title and like in the XMen like kind of crossover thing, they make it seem like US Agent's a dick and he's like completely on board with this, and then they make him question everything going on here. Agony being here still makes no sense because Agony disappeared with Carnage at the end of Extreme Carnage, which is how she got this new host, and she's just here. Like, how'd she get to the Thunderbolts? How'd she even show up? Where's Carnage? I'll give it a 3 out of 10. I'm very upset with the series. I only got the last issue because of that cover. We move on to issue 3 of Devil's Reign, XMen. Regular cover. This is a lot better, right? So we tell another side story about a character that has done some screwed up things where Fisk has been involved. And with saying that he has files on everyone, and she's not allowing the X-Men to like back down. She's giving them a hard time. He like tries to use some of the stuff in the file to get back at her, but like we get to see like the backstory there and her like kind of like frame it against him and make him look really bad. We also get some really cool Union Jack appearance, which I haven't seen Union Jack in ages. I like the art style interiorly here. I thought it was cool. I thought it was crisp. Jerry Dugan, I think, wrote this. Awesome writer. I'm going to give this a 6 out of 10. We're going to move 6.5. We move straight into the variant cover from Mark Bagley for Ben Reilly's SpiderMan issue 3. A lot of issue 3s. This is not the greatest cover. Obviously, Mark Bagley's anatomy is usually, while looking visually okay, is usually a little twisted when you like take a step back. But I never fixed the light. My bad, guys. I never fixed the light from when I took that photo before. All right. But yeah, really, I like this. I like the story. The interior artwork is amazing. The A cover was really bad. This is a little bit better. I really like just what's going on. How like there's this new, like, what's the word? It's just different. The enemy isn't who you think it is, and then when it comes out of who it is, you're like, what the heck is going on? How does this even make sense? I like it. I really do. I think it's interesting. I think it's a really cool Ben Reilly story. I like the building that they're doing, like emotionally with him in this time period. If you don't know, this is set in the 90s, during the Clone Saga, when Peter Parker thinks he's a clone, so he leaves with Mary Jane to go to Oregon to start a life and try to have a kid, and Ben Reilly takes over as the New York City Spider-Man. Really cool. I give this an 8.5 out of 10. We're gonna go into issue 2, variant cover by Israel Silva of Savage Spider-Man, which is the sequel series to Nonstop Spider-Man. Awesome cover here. Amazing book. I thought while the panel layout is a little bit lax compared to Nonstop, it's definitely big, bright, open, using all the space they possibly can. I like the coloring here. I really like the art style. I like how quickly it reads. I like the emotion that is like laid into the background with the lettering. I really enjoyed it. I really do enjoy this. I got some friends that are talking mad smack. They don't have taste. Yeah, this is a solid issue. I would give this a 8. Yeah, 8 out of 10. Really good. I'm loving the series. I like Nonstop. I really like Savage. It's really telling a story without a lot of dialogue, which is something I really enjoy. But it also is giving us, this whole like weird purist cult that is like anti-racist, but also being super fascist. It's weird. These people of all these different cultures and ethnicities, but they're against people that aren't pure to what they are. Which is bad. They're the enemies, but like it's just different because they're going up against Baron Zemo and Spider-Man, but Spider-Man and Baron Zemo are fighting each other. So you have like these people that are like kind of similar ideals to like Hydra, but like in the complete opposite of the spectrum, flipped against itself. It's weird, but it's good. Yeah, so we'll move on to DC with issue 6 of Task Force Z with the cardstock cover. I think every DC book I got is a cardstock cover. Pretty interesting Two-Face drawing here. We get a lot of backstory on Mr. Bloom or Dr. Bloom or whatever, and the resin that we were getting in multiple books, and how it got to this point, and how Bloom kind of turned it around on everybody and was able to do this to get Two-Face somehow, and Batman shows up and fights Red Hood, and like a lot happens in this book. Get a lot of background information on how we got to where we are, how we got involved with the Suicide Squad, all sorts of stuff. Really gets broken down and explained thoroughly in this book. It's gonna get a super duper 7.5. Artwork is pretty good. I'm still a little confused on who the heck Bloom is. And Bane's back again. Then we move on to issue 13 of Teen Titans Academy. And while in the weekly roundup show, this will not be my disappointment of the week. I'm pretty sure yet. Unless I change my mind, I do have a lot of shit to say about this. If you don't know, this is part 3 of the War for Earth 3 storyline crossover event, right? So you had an issue 1 of Earth 3 and an issue 2 that ends the event. In between, it's supposed to be parts 1, 2, and 3. of Suicide Squad, Flash, and Teen Titans Academy. I did not like the connecting cover. I did not enjoy the fact that the books, first two books, solid, lay the groundwork, makes sense. It felt like a continuation of the last Suicide Squad issue into this event book, into Suicide Squad. And then you go into Flash, it's just a regular Flash book. And then one character kind of shows up from the storyline, tries to steal something, then disappears. Then in this book, where Flash is there, Nightwing's there, no one's referencing their solo titles at all. No one references their solo titles at all. No, they don't reference the fact that Wally's already dealt with some Earth 3 shit and knows that there's something going on. Doesn't say a word. They say that Wallace, Kid Flash, can't come because he's stupid shit. They leave Roy, who just came back from the dead. And they haven't really made a connection to if he's the same Roy that was involved in the Infinite Frontier book. They reference Nightwing being part of the whole thing going on where in the Nightwing book, but like he's wearing a different costume. It doesn't make any sense. I'm just very upset. They're going to do the Cy-Beast shit where they combine Beast Boy and Cyborg. They brought in another character, a kid that I've never seen before, who was like a half robot from Earth 8. Never seen that. Has never been mentioned in any of the other 12 issues. I don't like those shit they're doing with Red X. I don't like the shit that they did with the Angel Kid, Nevermore. I don't like the shit they did with Shazam. I'm just not happy. And I was enjoying this thoroughly up until maybe 8, 9, 10. But then, around 11, they announced that the book was getting canceled at like issue 15. And I think now everything that's trickling out, because they announced it such a long time ago that it's being canceled, everything is just, let's just throw shit at the wall, wrap it up. Blah, blah. There's no care put into it anymore. And I felt them trip. It seemed like this book was getting a lot of love from DC. They got annuals and a yearbook issue, and they had a mini series tied into it. And I thought they were going to do this big. It felt big. It felt good. It felt nice. Like, while I didn't like some of the things they did with the characters, I did enjoy it. The open house kind of thing when they first brought Wally in, I enjoyed that. But besides that, I just feel disappointed now because everything just feels kind of shitty. And I'm not happy about it at all. This book, first of all, this cover makes no sense because Red X is gone. Nevermore's gone. Not seen in this book at all. This should have been the cardstock cover for the last issue. Makes no sense. Cy-Beast stuff, kind of stupid. Everything in this book. And then how they tie it in, it feels like you get the whole issue, and at the end they have to sneak in the fact that it's part of the Earth 3 tie-in, and that the Titans, the grown-up Titans, are going to go deal with this. And they're going to help Rick Flag's Suicide Squad. That's it. You get a stupid battle that makes no sense. Then they go. No reference to anything else that's happened. There's only one issue left in the event. There has been no real gain or move forward at all. I think it's stupid. I think this has been a shitty way to end the series that's getting canceled, which it should not have gotten canceled. They gave up on this, and then the last 5 issues have just been shit because they already canceled it. So they're like, oh yeah, let's just push out garbage because we don't care about this, even though they started out caring about it. I'm very annoyed about this. I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10. Pissed off. Issue 7 of Deathstroke Inc. These are all cardstock covers, by the way, for DC. Love this cover. Love this issue. I'm excited for the Shadow Wars event for Batman. I'm so happy to finally know who Respawn is. And there was like a slight build-up with Respawn, but I'm enjoying it. I'm not disappointed that it isn't exactly what I thought was going to happen. Mildly surprised. Huge spoiler warning. it is a clone child kind of thing of Talia al Ghul's DNA and Deathstroke's DNA. So it looks like a weird version of Damien with white hair. Very interesting. They both turn on Ravager. I'm excited to see where this goes. I'm excited what is going to happen in the next couple issues with Deathstroke building up a war. The Legion of Evil or whatever. What is it? Yeah, I think it's Legion of Evil, whatever. They are now about to turn their sights on the Secret Society. I'm excited to see this like giant battle. I hope it's as big as it's gonna feel. Super excited about that. And then we move on to the last book of the week, which is Robin. Robin 12. Awesome cardstock cover. I think this is the last of this artist. I can't even read that. But he did a whole series. I'm missing like 2 of them or 3 of them. I'll have to find them eventually. But wrap up, we get to see, the whole big Talia al Ghul, Ra's al Ghul conversations happen here. We get to go to Alfred's grave, and he's going to bring Alfred back with the resident, but he doesn't. Lots of build up. I'm very excited about this. I can't wait to see is this Josh Williamson? Yes, I'm super excited where Williamson's going to go with this series, what he's going to do next. I think it's been amazing so far. I really like the artwork interior wise, and I really can't wait it's Cruz, I think, on artwork interiors. Can't wait to see what they do with this. This is going to be great. I can't wait for Shadow War. I really can't wait for Shadow War. It's going to be crossing over, I think, between Robin, Deathstroke Inc., and Batman. And that should be it. I think it's going to have an Alpha and an Omega. It might be a couple issues. I don't know. This is an 8 out of 10, and Robin's a 9 out of 10. Gotta drink water. Yeah, so that's all we got going on right now. That is it. Check out my other reviews on my YouTube channel at The Vinyl Casket. Subscribe, like, and comment. Bunch of stuff. I got movie reviews, trailer reactions, manga reviews, album reviews, all sorts of stuff. The weekly roundup is usually uploaded there later on after Manny Reads Comics uploads it on his YouTube channel every Tuesday. We missed 2 Tuesdays because of stupid shit. We are going to record one in the next few hours that will be up on Tuesday. And do me a major favor and stay late.